Hello and namaskar, friends. As the representative for the United Nations Population Fund here in India, you can't imagine how much pleasure I have to be at this special occasion today. I'm so delighted to announce Ms. Kriti Sanon as UNFPA India's Honorary Ambassador for Gender Equality. Kriti, welcome to the United Nations. It's indeed a joyous moment for all of us. UN Population Fund is the United Nations Sexual and Reproductive Health Agency. Our mission, as you saw in the film, is to deliver a world where every pregnancy is wanted, every childbirth is safe, and every young person's potential is fulfilled. We promote gender equality and empower women, girls, and young people to take control of their bodies and their futures. Kriti, your journey inspires millions. You're an engineer by training. You're a woman from STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. But you've gone on to become an acclaimed actor, producer, and entrepreneur. This is a remarkable versatility, and it shows young women and girls that they don't have to be confined to one path, and that with passion and determination, they too can excel in any field. So I'd like also today to welcome some young change makers who have joined us in welcoming Kriti. They are, and if you could stand up very quickly for a moment, Sonali, Sindhu, Urmila, and Priyanka. Kriti, thank you. Through your memorable roles, such as in Mimi, you champion choice, resilience, and agency, and you proved that art can convey powerful messages that policy alone cannot. Your voice is truly impactful. When I heard you speak last year at UNFPA's India's 50th anniversary celebrations, we heard that voice in real life. It was strong and sensitive, and it was a woman who is willing to stand in solidarity with others less fortunate than herself. So we knew who better than you to be our ambassador. Kriti, your appointment is timely. In our 51st year in India, we've embarked on a new journey. This is a moment for action. With over 80 million followers, your influence shapes culture. And when you speak about choice and equality, you inspire women and girls to thrive on their own terms, and hopefully men and boys to adapt to this changing world. Because change happens when voices like yours unite with communities, government, and youth. This change is not abstract. It lives in real moments and choices. And you heard those stories. A girl delaying marriage for education, a mother wanting freedom for her daughter, young men opposing violence. And your ambassadorship amplifies these stories. Imagine a teenager hearing you say, "Your dreams are not negotiable." That kind of message can change lives. But this work isn't easy, Kriti. It demands the kind of persistence and courage that you've always shown. And leaders like you are essential. Your words, "I want to live on my own terms," resonate with millions. And they very much resonate with UNFPA. So we are sure that together, every girl will be able to live on her own terms. So let's dream of an India where no girl is married as a child, where every girl completes her education and pursues her dreams, and where every woman lives a life free of violence. And every young person has the freedom to choose his or her future. So Kriti, on behalf of UNFPA India and all who believe in equality, welcome. We are so honored to have you as a partner, a champion, and friend. Together, I'm sure we will write a wonderful future for India. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
That we will also begin the moment that we have been waiting for, the signing of the conferment letter. Andrea and Kriti, will you please join us onto the stage, please? May I request our UNFPA colleague, Mr. Jaideep Vishwas, co-acting Deputy Representative UNFPA, and Avni Singh, Communication and Media Analyst, to kindly bring the conferment letter to the stage.
Welcome to my world.
And with this, Kriti, there's no going back now. You have signed the official conferment letter. Thank you so much, Kriti, for this. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for a little fun moment, there's going to be a tete-a-tete rapid fire between Andrea and Kriti. So I'm handing it over to both of them. So Andrea and Kriti.
So there's no winning here. There's no hamper here.
But before we start, Kriti, there was one action we needed to perform, and that was to move this to here.
Oh, that's lovely.
No more boundaries. We are one. Okay. So, Kriti, as our new honorary ambassador for gender equality, 3 words to describe UNFPA.
3 words to describe UNFPA. I would say the 3 E's: empowerment, education, and equity. Because I feel that when women and girls are empowered to lead, they're educated to make their own decisions, and they're treated fairly in the society and everywhere they go, they can really, really thrive and rise and shine.
Okay. Not bad for having been ambassador for only 5 minutes. Okay, Kriti, question number 2. If you could instantly solve a challenge facing women and girls in India, which one would you choose?
You know, I would actually go to the time where anybody thought that men and women are, one is superior, one is inferior. When anybody really, really thought of inequality, I would go back to that moment, kind of erase it. Because I feel if we just solve the basic gender equality issue, there are so many more issues that will automatically get solved.
Thank you. We can see somebody from Bollywood is speaking because you can retake the reel. Let's go back and
redo things.
Reshoot the film. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was easy.
Yeah, and Andrea, I have one question to you on behalf of the audience. So, Andrea, if you were granted just one superpower that you could give to the girls of India, what would it be? Sorry for putting you on the spotlight, Andrea.
One superpower. I think it would be the power to be unstoppable and to dream without limit and to dream and pursue fearlessly. because I know when girls and women can do that, not only do they grow and develop and meet their potential, but so do their families, and so do their communities, and so will India as a nation. I'm so convinced.
Thank you so much, Kriti and Andrea. That was really entertaining. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like UNFP India's National Honorary Ambassador for Gender Equality, Ms. Kriti Sanon. Ms. Kriti Sanon, an engineer by education, actor, producer, and entrepreneur, she has made her mark as one of the top actresses in the industry, taking on meaningful and empowering roles. Kriti is indeed an inspiration for so many of us. Kriti, may I request you to please come to the podium and kindly give your acceptance speech.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm namaste. This moment truly feels really special to be here today receiving the honor of being named UNFPA India's Honorary Ambassador for Gender Equality. It is overwhelming in the most beautiful way. For me, it feels like both a milestone and a beginning of what I believe to be the most fulfilling chapter of my life. UNFPA has spent 50 years in India working hand in hand with women, young people, communities to advance education, equity, and empowerment. To be welcomed into this legacy makes me feel deeply honored, but also profoundly responsible. Responsible to carry this torch forward into the future we all are building together. This role is deeply personal to me. I have always dreamt of representing my country globally in a meaningful way. And I've also always dreamt of being able to use my voice, my influence, for a cause that I deeply believe in. And today I feel like both my dreams have beautifully merged and become this extraordinary moment. Um, when I talk about gender equality, I feel for me, gender equality is not just an idea. It is about dignity, about equal opportunities, about the freedom to make one's own choices. And I've always believed that education is the key that unlocks that freedom, the power to decide your own path. I've also always strongly felt for the cause of domestic violence. And I, in fact, even produced my first film on this very subject. Because I believe that real change doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, it takes persistence, it takes a constant push and nudge from generation after generation. My mother, for instance, in her time had to shatter stereotypes, break through glass ceilings to become the first working woman in her extended family. She was told, like many other girls at that time, that, why do you want to study so much? You're eventually going to get married. What is the point of getting another degree? But she still fought her way through, and after marriage also, she was blessed with a very supportive husband, and she continued her journey. She completed her PhD, became a professor, refusing to let anyone else define her potential. It was because she fought for her dreams that I grew up witnessing something beautiful. Both my parents were working and managing our home with equal responsibility, equal partnership, and equal respect. I actually never saw gender roles in my house. I only saw love, companionship, and absolute equality. And that shaped not just my thinking, my values, but also my soul. I grew up as the dreamer I am, truly believing that I could achieve anything I put my mind to. And my parents gave me the wings to fly. And I believe that success, true success, is when you can make way for the next generation. And I really hope I'm able to do the same. Because I know that when women and girls are educated and empowered, they don't just change their own lives, they uplift families, communities, nations. Fun fact, or actually I would say a phenomenal fact, Did you know that India's female labor force participation has risen to 41.7% in 2023-24, up from just 23% in 2017-18? I mean, that is a big positive shift. But it is only the beginning of what is possible. IMF estimates say that if women's participation in the workforce were actually equal to that of men, India's GDP could rise by 27% by 2030. Like, just absorb that. So the point is that when women work, economies grow. And these are not just numbers. They are proof that actually empowering women is the smartest investment we can do as a nation. This morning, I met 4 remarkably young women. Amazing. Their stories like really touched my heart. Sonali, Sindhu, Urmila, and Priyanka. You guys are proof that when dreams are supported, the impossible becomes possible. Yes, I'm an actor, a producer, an entrepreneur, but at my heart, at my very core, I'm actually a storyteller. And through this role, I want to tell stories that actually matter, stories of girls discovering their power, of communities choosing equality, of a future where every child has the freedom to dream. Before I close, I want to take a moment to thank the entire UNFPA India family for this honor, for trusting me with this responsibility, and for the incredible work that you guys continue to do every single day. I feel humbled, I feel grateful, and more than anything else, I feel really excited to walk this journey with you towards an India where every girl can dream, rise, soar, and shine. Thank you.
So thank you for that. And ladies and gentlemen, you heard 2 powerful and accomplished women who are leaders speak. Now I take the opportunity to introduce our boldest changemakers once again, who are staunchly advocating for the rights of women and girls from the grassroots and up. Priyanka, Sonali, Sindhu and Urmila, who are from Satara district and are tirelessly working to eliminate harmful practices such as child marriage, gender-biased sex selection and जस्ट अ सेक आपको कुछ बोलना है मुझे भी पता है आप 1 मिनट दीजिए कैन वी हैव सम माइक्स गिवन टू देम प्लीज मे आई रिक्वेस्ट दैट माइक सो प्रियंका आपको कुछ बोलना है ना कृति दीदी से प्लीज आप बोलिए
यहाँ से ही बोलूँ क्या
हाँ आप वहीं से बोलिए
उसको सेंटर पे आना है
हाँ.
वो सेंटर में आके बोलना चाहती है हम आगे आ जाए हाँ should we come in the front
yes please yes
हाय कृति दीदी
अरे यार वो बात कर रही है बच्ची आप लोग पीछे बीच में मिल जाएगी आपको फोटो आराम से
कृति दीदी अभी का यह क्षण बहुत यादगार बनने जा रहा है हम सब मिलकर एक टीम बनने जा रहे हैं आपका अब तक का सफ़र हमें प्रेरणा देता है आपकी ताकत हमें जोखिम उठाने के लिए हिम्मत देती है और किसी को भी हम क्या करें या ना करें इसका अधिकार हम नहीं देंगे ये आज हम तय करने वाले हैं वी प्लेस टू ड्रीम बिग स्पीक अप एंड सपोर्ट ईच अदर एवरी स्टेप ऑफ द वे आशा और हिम्मत के साथ हम आपसे जुड़ रही है आप हमारे साथ हैं जिसे हमारा आत्मविश्वास बढ़ रहा है जो हमें समानता की ओर ले जाने और हर एक लड़की का सपना सच्चाई में बदलने में मदद करेगा हम निर्भय बनकर अपने मंजिल को पाएंगे और अपने सपनों को सच्चाई में लाएंगे आने वाली हर कठिनाइयाँ हम हिम्मत के साथ पार करेंगे आपका विश्वास मेहनत और दिल से उठी आपकी दुआ हमें नामुमकिन को मुमकिन बनाने में मदद करेगी। हम परिवर्तन जरूर लाएंगे। थैंक यू कृति दीदी।
Yes, may I request our change makers to please hand over the pledge to Kriti. And Kriti, this is serious business now. Alongside the conferment letter, this is a pledge on behalf of the girls from India. आप उस ribbon को खोल के दिखा भी सकते हैं. And just for our audience, I will just speak out what the pledge read. Kriti Didi, it is a great moment for all of us as you join our team. Your journey inspires us to believe in our strength, to take risks, and to never let anyone decide what we can or cannot do. We pledge to dream big, speak up, and support each other every step of the way. We pass on our hopes and determination to you, knowing that we are in this together now. From you we carry our passion to chase dreams fearlessly, your resilience to rise after every fall, and your belief that with heart nothing is impossible. And can we have a brief photo moment? I'm also requesting our UNFPA colleagues to kindly join us on the stage. Thank you so much. What a powerful moment this is to capture the spirit. Now I would like to conclude today's ceremony. Thank you all for being a part of this celebration of hope, equality and action. We invite you to join us at the orange carpet and also for the high tea. And with this, I take the honor of closing today's ceremony. Thank you so much. Jay, can we have a group photo with her? Yeah, can we have a group photo? Thank you so much. Thank you.